Oh, welcome, Virgo. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are going to take a look at romantic relationships, love reading, and we'll take a look at current situation and the energies around that. And I'm going to use the Echoes of Atlantis as my reading cards if I do decide to use a different deck for clarification. I have the Runic Tarot handy. So here we go, Virgo. I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles. And welcome back for those of you who visit regularly, and then welcome to anyone new. Taking a quick gander at the video. Okay. Also, don't forget to hit the like button as if it resonates and if you like the reading. Comments are always welcome. What do our Virgos need to know? Okay, what do we got? Current situation. Ace of Swords. Past influence. Three of Swords. Present influence. The Moon. Okay. Negative. Ten of Pentacles, positive. Wheel. Okay, what you don't see. Justice. What to look for. Four of Swords, unexpected. Two of Swords, got a lot of swords. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Swords. Yoo-hoo! Lots of them. Okay, what is the challenge? Nine of Wands, future influence, Queen of Pentacles, outcome, Six of Wands. I'm not going to pull anything after that. High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. So to me, that's really, I think when I see this at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's always a reminder that you know more than you think you do. Sometimes, so when I get the High Priestess, like if I'm like clarifying or trying to read out, or it's at the end of the reading, sometimes I have to just say, you're not supposed to know where it leads next. A lot of times I feel like spirits will say, sometimes when we know what comes next, we don't take the necessary steps to get there. And so they don't want to give us the answer right away. I feel like there's times, we deserve, the readings are to give us answers, but at the same time, there are times where we really should not know. But I feel like this is you like trusting your intuition. I feel like there's something here that you've been counting on as far as your intuition goes. Let's see how that goes. We'll see where that leads. But but I feel like that's why the Three of Swords is there. Because you thought something was one thing and it wasn't. And then that made you very upset or sad. And then the Ace of Swords shows up in your current situation, which tells me that there was clarity, or you learned something, or you became aware. Which, though you still feel confused with the Moon. The Moon energy to me is all about shadows, casting differently. And is that really what's happening, or what's really happening? It's kind of like a confusion card. And I'm reminded that when it's in the present right now, it's like something's happening and you're not knowing what that is. And I think the High Priestess, because you feel like your intuition failed you in the past, which is the Three of Swords, you're not leaning on it now. And sometimes it's not our intuition that fails us, it's our wishes, or we have expectations and we feel like it's an intuition, but sometimes it's just a surface expectation. Does that make sense? So then we have the Ten of Pentacles that's showing up in your negative. I think there's something here that I feel like because of where you live or your home or your job, there's something here that's getting in the way. I think this is a relationship, but there's something here that's getting in the way that has to do with your stability. So it's either your home or your job. It could be family as well, your extended family. And then the wheel is in your positive. So I feel like things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And that's a good thing because a lot of times when we allow fate to take us forward, we're headed in the right place where we should be. So I feel like that's what the strength is, that know that you're headed in the right direction. Things are going as they should go. And that's important to focus on if you're feeling like, especially if you feel like the moon, like you're just unsure of what's happening. It just isn't clear. The justice is in what you don't see. So know that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Again, the wheel kind of energy as well. I think they have a lot in common. The justice is about the right thing, right? And then the wheel to me is fate. And but at the same time, know that you may need to take a break a little bit. The Four of Swords is what to watch for. Watch for the time that you need to rest or recuperate or heal from maybe a past relationship. But I think it's for clarity purposes more than anything. Like instead of jumping into it, if you're unsure and things don't seem clear, then you don't need to like jump into something. You could take your time with it. And I think that's why the Two of Swords is in the unexpected. I feel like there's something here that's going to change your mind a little bit, and it puts you in a position where you're going to need to make a choice. And you really didn't think you'd have to because it is unexpected. And so all of a sudden, there's some kind of choices you need to make. And it could be, I think it has to do with work because the Queen of Pentacles is your future influence. So it has something to do with your stability, your work, your family, that you're now going, now I got to make a choice here on what to do. That's tough. The Nine of Wands is in your challenge. So I feel like that's just an obstacle, and it's a bump, like literally, because the Nine of Wands shows up in the challenge area so much I can't tell you, because it is a challenge. It means the hard work that you're putting in is almost at completion. You're almost there, but sometimes that's the hardest part to get to, you know? So know that you're almost there, but it's a challenge because you're tired of, I feel like this energy has you a little tired. Well, it made you sad, and now you're like overthinking it too. There's a lot of thinking going on here. So the future influence for you is the Queen of Pentacles. And that's what I was saying. There's something about stability here, family, home, job, that's causing you to have to make a choice. Well, it looks like you may choose family or home or job. That's what it feels like to me, is that that's going to override kind of everything else, because you have to make that choice. And it's leaning, because this is a future influence, I feel like it's leaning towards your stability. The Six of Wands, though, is in your outcome, which means there is some kind of recognition going on here too. So to me, given this is a relationship reading, I feel like there is someone, but the expectations in the past didn't quite pan out. And now you're unclear about them because your intuition kind of failed you, or you felt like it failed you, whether it did or didn't. And so now you're like not trusting that with the moon. And I feel like with that, there's something about family and job, or that Ten of Pentacles there. So I feel like what happens is that this isn't, I don't feel like this is you being recognized. The more I look at the other cards and put it together, it's you recognizing what you need to do next and where you need to go, and how this relationship could affect those other areas of your life, because it obviously feels like it could be a negative influence on your stability, your job, your family, something like that. So keep that in mind as you move forward and trying to make decisions. If this resonates, just kind of keep these things in mind, but know that you're fated to go in the right direction. So I feel like that's like taking some of the stress off a little bit, you know? Let's pull an advice card. What do our Virgos need to know? King of Pentacles. Make sure that you're looking for stability. I mean, we're talking about Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Now we got the King of Pentacles as our advice. You know, look for the stability in your life too. So if this doesn't feel like it's going to hit that, then maybe rethink it. Again, you know, we all have free will. You do you, but you know, just a piece of advice. You know, make sure that you don't lose track of that stability. Keep in mind the King and Queen, these are earth signs. This is you, right? King, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It's all earth. It's all, you know, an earthy energy, which is, you know, Virgo and Spades. So don't lose yourself along the way, or allow a relationship to change what you've accomplished and what you've done. Doesn't mean it will. I'm not saying that. I'm not predicting that at all, because I feel like the unexpected is that decision. So there's something that's leaning you to make a choice, a decision in that unexpected. So that's why I think this advice is coming up, is to make sure you don't lose yourself or lose that stability that you've created for yourself. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button and give me a comment. Appreciate all of the things. Have a beautiful day.